Hello, it's me, and welcome to Deli Tea Time. So today I thought I really need to do something for you guys on the Sims 4 console. So today I'm building a base game build with no custom content that everyone can download who has at least the Sims 4 on PC or console, so you guys all have a new house to play in. So I went over to Twitter and I said, console base gameplay, send me a house to build for you. And we've had a few responses, so let's have a look at what we have here. So we've got this one, which is pretty cool. I think it'll be a little tricky though, and that one actually looks quite massive, as much as I like it. This is cool, just like simple, modern. I'm wondering if you guys would prefer a modern home. This is a really cool treehouse build. I actually really want to try that. This one's really cool. This does remind me a lot of houses near where I grew up. There's a lot of these more older beach homes. This is a definite possibility because it does have a floor plan as well. We really need a world with lots of hills to kind of blend in the use of the terrain tool. I love this house. I'm really into modern farmhouses at the moment. I think this is really beautiful. But I'd probably want to create this with more packs than just base game. This definitely looks like it should be in Windenburg, so we should use Get Together for that one. This is a definite possibility. Oh, this is so pretty. It's like a little fairy tale house. Now that is a stunning home. That is stunning. Oh my gosh, this build is really cool. Now this one could be a nice idea because it's very simple. There's a nice balance between old and new, and we could maybe even make it a little bit smaller. I reckon this is a really good basic home, but I'm gonna give it a bit of a deli spin. I'm gonna, make it our own, but I'll save this and refer to it to start with. So we'll be inspired by it. So we can build in Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, or Newcrest. I think we'll jump into Willow Creek maybe. And we might even build on Bargain Bend, just because I feel like it's a good spot for this house, not too expensive, but it's an up and coming part of the neighborhood. And I also like that it's a wide lot because we are doing a wider build. Okay, so let's just go for it. I don't want it to be too massive, because I still want it to be something that you can achieve in your game without lots of money cheats, Like this is a house that a lot of players will hopefully be able to use. But this is already like pretty massive, so let's just bring it in a bit. Like I think this kind of size looks pretty good to me. We can at least put several bedrooms in here. Nice spacious living area, skill building areas. I think this will look pretty nice. And then the nice thing is that the roofing is going to be very simple. So we could just have a roof like this in the middle, kind of like that. And then we can have these two roofs kind of looking a little bit more mid-century style, facing inwards like this. Gonna flip that around like that. And then they are lifted up a lot higher than this middle section. So you can actually hold the Alt key and have a little bit more precision when it comes to angling the roof. And I kind of like the idea of this roof. That's nice. And we can get some roof trim as well. Let's go bam, bam, bam. And then they've gone with the same kind of paneling all around it. But I think we'll break it up a bit to make it a little bit more interesting. And I mean, we've got to give it a deli twist, And we could keep it very modern and straight to the point and very current with this black brick. It would be nice to add some fencing as well. Maybe this could work, although that is a bit full on. Maybe we can just put fencing along the sides. Actually, let's bring this back a little bit, like this, and have the side of a house, the backyard, kind of like that, and then we'll delete this. Another thing we can do with the recent updates is actually add in a little bit of a skylight. So we can, do something like this in the middle. So we could do a full panel like this. All we've got to do is just make sure these don't overhang over each other. But the only problem with this is that this roof may clip in a bit. The other option is we go for something like this and we work with panels this way. Or we could change the roof entirely and make it our own. Do something like like this. I don't know. Or even carry this all the way across. So this is a completely different roof line. Just like that. I kind of like this idea because we could maybe be a little bit more experimental. And we can put one of these in the middle with a skylight situation here. See that? How there's like a nice skylight. We'll bring it in a little bit so it actually looks like there's glass like within the roof. Oh, we need to bring it out one more. I quite like that idea. So really, we're making this look completely different to the first picture we've looked at, but I think it looks pretty nice. I don't know. We've taken an inspiration from something and really made it our own. And then it means at the back here, we have a nice patio area. I feel like everything always looks a little bit more convincing with a chimney. In terms of windows, let's just keep it very simple. We can lift these windows up to meet these other windows. Is that weird? It looks a bit weird. I don't like that idea. I mean, do we want this sticking up more or do we want this just in line with the roof? Maybe it's more, it's probably nicer just in line with the roof like that. I like these skylights. If we did actually make the walls a little higher, does that look nicer? The thing that I like about having higher walls is the windows can be positioned not from the floor to ceiling, like they can sit up just a little bit like this. And I think in the modern homes that can look really lovely. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. It also really frustrates me that these windows aren't like dead black. Like this is a dead black swatch. These are like a weird gunmetal gray, which this black is kind of close to, but I think that looks a lot more modern. And now it just needs a bit of landscaping. Okay, so now we have some greenery around here. I mean, you can neaten this up if you want to, or if you want it to look a little bit more wild and lush. That's definitely there for you if you want to keep it. And now we get to do the fun part, which is also kind of the hard part, the floor plan. I'm gonna go right ahead and put my favorite lights in because they just spread a lot of light. And I use the small, not a small bracket key, the left bracket key to size them down a little bit just so the lights aren't as big. Just gonna place a few in so I feel like I can see the house easily. And then I personally just like to put white walls in just to start off to see easily and some flooring in the house. I'm kind of tempted to actually do some really dark flooring in the house, but I'm also kind of aware probably more people are gonna prefer something a little lighter or chocolatey. Okay, we'll go the lighter one. And we'll put some skirting boards in for those of you guys who like some skirting board action. Now, how are we going to figure out our bedrooms? I'm kind of thinking that maybe we have this side of the house as like a bedroom side of the house. So we do something like this, and then maybe a bathroom ensuite could be just here. So I might just bring this out so that wall is nice and flush. So we know we're going to have at least 2 bedrooms. Maybe over here could be like an office or small 3rd bedroom. And then we're definitely going to need another bathroom somewhere. Let's maybe think about where our kitchen could go and what we want to use for our kitchen. I'm thinking over here should be a kitchen area. Let's just get some modern like white counters to keep it simple. And these windows aren't quite right here. I'm going to get maybe something a little higher up. We could do a couple of these windows, put them down to eye level. Subway tiles. If we make this 3rd bedroom slightly bigger, it makes the house look a little off balance potentially. I really want to be hired by The Sims to go through all the doors and windows and tell them which ones need to match more. Like, I know they're revising it and making it better, but I'm just like, oh, they just can't get it right. Like, they don't match. It's like all the new ones have this new color that works really well, like this black color, but all the old ones, they just never updated them properly. The other option is we just put in 2 sliding doors side by side. Because this way we have a bigger main bathroom, a bigger 3rd bedroom or office area, whatever you want it to be. One thing they did do right is update these doors really beautifully. I might actually make these white though, because we already have black feature doors. I feel like it's just a little bit much. And sometimes if you make a diagonal wall, it can make the space flow a little bit more nicely and kind of open it up a bit. So we might put a special little door in the corner here to the bathroom, the bedroom door here. Ooh, actually, I didn't think of having wooden doors. That could be nice. Actually, let's just make the whole house tiles. I never do that. And we'll add some feature walls so it doesn't look as scary. Okay, so I kind of changed our really white kitchen to more of a checkerboard. I mean, if this was a real life house, I would definitely prefer white. So I might go the white. Definitely gotta have a black sink because that's what all the cool kids are doing these days. The kitchen is looking very kind of severe at the moment, so I think if we put in some shelving units, we might be able to put some plants on them and make it look a little more softer. Remember back in the days when we didn't have a plain white shelf? I'm just getting a few items from debug mode as well, just to personalize the space a bit. Just like that. Okay, that's probably a little bit more simple. Okay, kitchen is done. Now, question is, where are we going to fit the lounge room and the dining area? I guess dining goes here, lounge in the corner. Hopefully it's going to fit. Ooh, I do like this rug. And now we also need to think about feature walls, what colors we want to make them. Do we want to go a blue? I mean, the navy blue and orange is kind of a nice look. I'm not sure if I've gone too overboard with the blue though. Maybe we keep the corners white, like that. And we just have like one blue feature wall. I want to get the other fruit bowl and put it on the table because fruit bowls always make everything so much brighter. Yay, beautiful. And I do have hidden objects cheat on, so I can see a few extra decor items that you would usually find in gameplay, like this cork board that you can put postcards on. So I'm gonna put a few of those up as well to make the house a little bit more lived in and realistic. Then over here, this lounge room is actually looking really small. So I'm thinking of extending it out a little bit just because we can afford to extend it if we want to, and it still has a nice, very small undercover area. So there have been a few really nice couches added to the base game. Like this one I think is really nice. This one's a really nice option too that was added to base game not too long ago. Maybe we should get this one with a matching chair. Oh, I haven't used these pop art paintings for so long. I totally forgot about them. We could mirror them on two walls. Or actually, speaking of mirrors, if we put a mirror in, it's a really good way to give the illusion of another dimension of space in the room. So that actually can be used to expand a room a bit. Particularly at the front door, a mirror is always a good time because you can check yourself before going out. We probably need a coffee table next to these chairs. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this lounge room, kitchen, dining situation. Did we want to try some crazy mismatched chairs? I don't know. I feel like this is a little much if we start mismatching them. I might keep it a little bit more simple, even though the idea of having some orange chairs is kind of fun. Oh, okay, fine. We'll do some orange chairs just for funsies. Just for the good old days where we used to always match or mismatch all of the chairs. Bathrooms I'm gonna keep really simple, a little bit boring, but just clean and crisp so a lot of you guys can get use out of them. I wonder if I can put this bath in the corner a little bit so we can use the back tiles and not have mismatched ones. I'm gonna put a half wall just here. And then on the other side, because this is a main bathroom, we could actually do two basins because there's two other bedrooms, or we could just do one basin with maybe a shelving unit in the corner. Maybe this one, because it's got a little bit of timber on it. Okay, cute bathroom. And then we'll also put a little bath mat. We should probably mix up the bath mat a little bit compared to the rest of the house. We can have a nice green one in there. And then we'll just carry over a couple of other things to this bathroom. This one will obviously just have a shower because, you know, we've already got a bath if you have a toddler or something in the other room. Whoops. Flip this into the wall. I'm just holding down the Alt key to do that. Let's maybe go for a dark timberwood in the bedroom, just for something a little bit different. And we can go with some matching side tables. These two paintings next to each other. Actually, again, I haven't used these paintings in forever, but they are pretty nice. And I think this is gonna be a nice looking master bedroom. And it's good we have room for this in the corner. Beautiful. Okay, master bedroom done. And then we've got 2 more bedrooms. This bedroom's actually really big. I almost feel like this bedroom should be a little smaller and the master bedroom a little bit bigger, because it just doesn't really make much sense being that big. Okay, this is a little bit more spacious, a little bit more air to breathe. Maybe we can even put a little easel, although you probably don't really want an easel right there. What about a little tread? Oh, that's not a little treadmill, that's a big treadmill. There we go. A turquoise ottoman will bring some color into the room. And maybe we'll turn this into like a twin kids bedroom. Like twin beds, they don't necessarily have to be twin kids, just to be clear. I pretty much put these lights in every single build I do, just because I really get frustrated whenever my kids have nightmares and I have to spray the monster under the bed. I have a little chest over here, another little chest over here. Ooh, I just realized we don't really have a bookshelf. We have a book unit that you can technically use as a bookshelf. So maybe let's put this toy box here and then we'll put this shelf in the corner. Very nice wooden one we can use. There we go. I love the cloud lights. I wish I actually had a cloud light in real life. They're just so cool. Oh, I used to always put stuff on my windows when I was younger. That's something I never do now, but as a kid, I used to always stick stickers on the walls and windows and all of that. Our little ladybug. Let's just pretend that that's where their clothes go. Okay, you know, you may want to delete a bed, but if there's 2 kids sharing a room, you know, you can't have heaps of stuff, all right? You can have some posters on the wall. This is a kid's zone. Can make a little story with this lady on the wall and the little unicorn thing. Cool. I think that's a pretty nice kids room. And then over here, we could make this into a home office / skill building room. So I love these desks that came with a recent update as well. I love them in the timber. And you know what? Why don't we do timber floors as well in here? We'll have a feature wall as well. Get a bit artsy in the corner. Maybe we'll have a portable computer and also a standstill computer. Some plants in here, because plants make the world a bright and happy place. There's also some great paintings in debug mode that you can put up on the walls with some neutrals and also some bright colors that you'd usually find, I think, from using the science activity items. But there we go, there's the home office. Last of all, I guess we just need a couple of things for outside. I mean, a barbecue's always a good time. We can brighten it up and get a bright red one. Get some monkey bars over here for the kitties to play along. And maybe a few planters just scattered around the place. Okay, so I've just gone into live mode. I've got my sim here. He's gonna have a look at this house so we can have a little walkthrough. But here it is in all of its glory. And I actually just realized I totally didn't check where the skylights were. And this skylight here, we probably should move it back so it doesn't look into the bathroom. I mean, technically it could be okay looking into the bathroom, but it's not ideally what we wanted. I mean, we could place it over the kitchen instead. Okay, so we've got a skylight into the kids' bedroom, a skylight into the main bedroom, and a skylight into the kitchen, which is beautiful. Really maximizes the light getting through the build. And we go through our front sliding door into the living area. Very nice, the TV's on. Our sim is enjoying a little bit of a show there. Then we have the nice mismatched chairs, which you may want to match, up to you. Nice little kitchen. It's basically your perfect second home to start a family in. It comes complete with a main bathroom in here. We can go also to our studio, or alternatively third room, bedroom, baby room, work from home room, freelance room. And continue on to the back here. We've got the kids room, very nice. 2 kids fit in here. Beautiful view to the outside garden. And then the main bedroom is a little bit more spacious. You can fit in a baby's crib in here for sure, and there's also a little ensuite. So very, very nice indeed. And then you can go out to the beautiful outdoors and have a beautiful backyard to play in. You could get a pet if you have cats and dogs, they're not gonna run away. It's all very nice. So I'm gonna upload this to the gallery for you guys to use right away. So just look for my username Deligracy and it should be up there. It shouldn't be flagged with any custom content. And yeah, let me know what you think and what other builds you would like to see. And as always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I can't wait to speak to you soon. Dak dak!